Hi, I'm Grady Johnson, representing ExpertVillage.com.
Okay, now we're ready to put the finish coat on the door. Now remember, we're going to start at the top and we're going to work our way down because we're going to work with gravity, not against it. But when you close this door, it's actually hitting the lip on the door jamb. So if that edge is already wet and you close the door by accident, you're going to ruin that edge, okay? Now on this, we'll use the same trick we did before when we close the door, which is the little screwdriver down at the bottom, and that screwdriver is already in place for us. We're going to do the same thing we did before by starting with the toe of the door, and then we're going to get the hinges, and then we're going to bring down the main body. And you can see it has a little thicker feel than the primer did. So it's going to seal up a little more. Remember, it's our final now, so we want to do a really good job with it. Again, we're not doing the jamb today. That's going to be done another day. And it'll be a completely different color. So all we're responsible for here is the door. The key is to really get the paint up in there. So it fills all those little cracks and crevices up and evens it all out. You can always even it out when you're done. Now this paint is a little... You don't have to paint it quite as fast as the other paint, so you can work it a little longer and get all these lines even, which is your most important thing, especially the ones that are very visible. It's just a matter of keeping enough paint on here to flow, because when paint's wet, it moves fast. But when it's drying up, that's when it drags on you. So if your brush is dragging on you, and it's really, really hard to move it, you can almost guarantee it's because you don't have enough paint on it. I'll leave a little lap or sag coming from the top, so I always keep an eye out on that because I know that's one of my things. For a tall guy, he may have a problem with stuff like baseboards or the bottoms of the door, something like that. But for me, that's my little thing I have to watch. Now, if you remember last time, we put this screwdriver behind the door. We're going to do that again. You remember we want to start with the heel of the door and get these little hinges first.